Reporting Winnacunnet, I'm Alia Strikel.
And I'm Emily Durant, returning after our Exeter week hiatus.
So much crazy stuff has happened this past week, and here at WHTV, we have the exclusive scoop for you.
For our first story this afternoon, we're going to take a look at a popular retail store that has yet again stirred controversy for a sweatshirt that they claim is not inappropriate.
Emily and I have the story.
In case you haven't heard, Urban Outfitters has recently came out with a Kent State sweatshirt that has red splatter all over it that closely resembles blood.
But this isn't the first time this brand has come out with a controversial article of clothing. Emily and I have the story on how students of Winnacunnet feel about the brand's latest disaster. Check it out. Urban Outfitters is now offering a one-of-a-kind Kent State University sweatshirt splattered with red paint. The cost of the sweatshirt, $129. The garment is a clear reference to the 1970s killing at the Ohio school. For those of you that don't know, on May 4th, 1970, students at Kent State were protesting the Vietnam War, and 4 unarmed students were killed by the Army National Guard, as well as 9 others who were injured. In response to this, officials at Kent State said, "We take great offense to a company using our pain for their publicity and profit. This item is beyond poor taste and trivializes a loss of life that hurts the Kent State community today." On Tuesday, Urban Outfitters tweeted an apology saying that it was never their intention to allude to the tragic event at Kent State. Urban Outfitters also sells apparel with a Star of David that is very similar to the ones worn during the Holocaust. They have been to court many times over controversial cases in the past regarding shirts that allude to anorexia, addiction, underage drinking, and racial slurs.
It's just really wrong what they're saying and giving a message to young kids nowadays.
Urban Outfitters is disgusting, and the thought that they think they can do the awful things they do is disgusting. Boycott Urban Outfitters forever.
Do people actually buy this? I personally think they're out of line. Like, that is so offensive to so many people, and that's just ridiculous.
Just don't take things in history and make them even more crap. Oh my god, I just swore. Oops, sorry.
I think it's very inappropriate and insensitive.
Eat more! Do they realize that they're such awful people? Like, who lets them get away with this? Who in the Urban Outfitters board is like, yes, this is a great idea, let's sell this all?
It's distasteful how a company would make something like this. I think that it's giving the wrong message to everybody and that it's really just not a good thing to do.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just have a lot of emotions about how awful Urban Outfitters is.
Urban Outfitters denies the correlation between the sweatshirt and the shooting, but the clothing speaks for itself.
That's all we've got for you today, Winnacunnet. We'll see you later.
Whether the tie-dye job was an unfortunate coincidence or intentional, the chain has upset many people.
I can't say I'm surprised. Remember Hunter's story last year when they promoted eating disorders?
Who can forget? And wearing clothes like this could land you in the hot seat with Ryan Stevens. Mr. Stevens is the new Dean of Students, and his role in the school is to support the students and the administration. He will also be dealing with smaller discipline issues such as truancy and tardiness. He has been well received by the students and loves working with them. Due to the loss of one administrative position last year, the school created a new position to ease the workload on the current administrators. We wish him a warm welcome to his new position and the best of luck.
Speaking of luck, despite the strong effort from all our teams, some of us didn't come out with the win over Exeter. We saw strong performances from volleyball, boys and girls soccer, field hockey, cross country, and football on Saturday. Despite the loss, there's still plenty to be proud of, like our Las Olas.
Indeed, the giant banner created by seniors Emily Smith and Haley Holland hung in the front row for all to see.
The friendly rivalry took off quickly as we fiercely defended our burritos. It managed to become the banner on the official Las Olas Facebook page with over 110 likes and dozens of comments ranging from awesome to brilliant. The banner did cause outrage to Exeter fans who called it low to bring a restaurant into the rivalry.
Well, plenty happened with sports teams too, and Hunter and Shannon and Kayla have the recap of last week's drama, from the uplifting cheers and the losses. Let's check it out.
What's up, Winnacunnet? This is Kayla Wurchniak reporting from the Exeter versus Winnacunnet football game. Here at our own turf this year, there's plenty of sportsmanship, rivalry, and spirit. Let's check it out.
This past weekend, on September 27th, was Exeter Day here at Winnacunnet High School. The day followed a fun-filled Spirit Week, which included dressing up every day in various outfits, including tie-dye, neon, team wear, twin wear, and class color day. The day before the games, there was a pep rally that included performances from various teams, games, a video, and finally the unravel of cross country's 2013 championship flag. The assembly finished with Red Hot, which was led by the student body officers. On Saturday, our fall teams competed against our rival Exeter in the chance of grabbing the win. Although Exeter won most of the games, Winnacunnet put up a fight, and the difference between most of the scores were only a point or two. Winnacunnet also took the win in girls field hockey and boys cross country. Although Exeter won this year, we have to give credit to our teams, coaches, managers, and fans who put in the time and work into the games and practices. Our student body and community fully supported our teams all week and through the games, overfilling stadiums with not just their bodies, but the smiles and cheers. This year will give us motivation to practice harder and take next year's big win.
What an awesome week it was.
And for our final story today, the question was raised, if you could do anything in the school without getting in trouble, what would it be?
That's easy. I'd wear a hat.
I'd probably wear a prom dress on desk.
Okay, well, Tyler and Kyle have a story on that and what some other worries would do.
What's up, Winnacunnet? Tyler Johnson, Kyle Harrington here. Being up here right now could potentially get me in some trouble, but I'll deal with that in a little bit. If you could do anything without getting in trouble, what would you do?
There's so many things I'd do.
If I could do one thing in the school without getting in trouble, I guess I'd steal all the school supplies. No more school for that.
I'd play hide and seek in the auditorium.
Be able to skate to and from class.
If I could do anything in the school, I would get a small herd of pigs and grease them up real slippery and release them into the school for the custodians to catch.
I'd probably rip a Gino in the auditorium.
Run down the hallways naked.
If I could do anything and not get in trouble, I want to get in that basement. I hear there's like a downstairs somewhere that like the custodians know about or whatever.
Amazing.
Oh man, I'm super excited. Why it's all caged up? Like this is gonna escape? Another staircase? This is nuts. You got that? What? It looks like something like a James Bond set.
So if you try any of those things, don't do it because you're probably gonna get in trouble. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go on the roof.
Well, that's all we have for you today, guys.
And don't forget to stop by at Lagos to pick up some free ice cream tomorrow.
This is Alia and Emily signing out.
Speaking of luck, despite the strong efforts from all our teams, some did not luck out. That was weird. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I just cross them. I hold them like this.
Jazz hands. You ready?
That's not fair. You can shimmy. Well, plenty happened with sports teams. 2 and Hunter. What?
Two. I put the comma in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Yeah, we were like, what?